I know exactly why you're here. You understand English, but when it's time to speak, the word stop, I've seen it thousands of times, and every single time, it was never a language problem. It was a practice problem. Today, for the first time, we fix that. Together. Someone walks up to you and says, "Hey, tell me about yourself." And you know exactly what to say. Your name, your job, your city. You know all of it. But in English, nothing comes out. You smile. You say something short. I am student. I work office. I from India. And then you move on, hoping they don't ask more. That feeling is not about your English. It is about practice. Specifically the pertahar, the practice of opening your mouth and saying real English out loud, not reading it, not writing it, saying it. That is what we are here to fix. My name is Mike. I host a podcast, this one, English Flow. I have been doing this for years now, teaching people how to speak English naturally, not to pass a test, not to impress a grammar teacher, to speak, to connect, to be understood. And here is something I have learned after years of this work. The single biggest reason people cannot speak English is not vocabulary, it is not grammar. It is that they have never practiced saying the words out loud, in real sentences, in real situations. So that is what we do here. Every day for the next 21 days, we open our mouths and we practice together. By day 21, I promise you this. You will be able to speak for 3 full minutes without stopping, without translating, without freezing. But today is day 1. And today we start with the most important conversation you will ever have in English, introducing yourself. Before we go any further, one thing. There is a free program guide pinned in the comments. Download it. It has a note page for every single video. And here is how I want you to use it today. When I give you a phrase that you love, pause, write it right there in your notes. Create your own sentence, then press play again. That pause, that 2-minute stop to write, is not a distraction. That is how your brain moves something. From I heard it to I own it. Okay, here is exactly what we are doing today. First, you're going to hear me introduce myself. The whole thing, just listen. Do not repeat yet, just hear how it sounds. Then we practice together, phrase by phrase. I say it, you say it 3 times out loud, each time a little more natural. Then I put it all together one more time. And you shadow along at full speed. And at the end, you record yourself. Your own introduction, 60 seconds, real English, your voice, let us go. This is how I introduce myself. Just listen. You will practice it in a moment. Hey, I'm Mike. I host a podcast called English Flow. We practice real English here together every day. I've been doing this for years, and honestly, I love it. I work in language education. I've talked to thousands of people who are exactly where you are right now. They understand English, but speaking, that's the hard part. That's why I'm here. Nice to meet you, and I mean that. What about you? Where are you from? What do you do? That is Mike's introduction. 14 sentences. No grammar rules, no textbook. Just real English and how people actually speak. Now we practice, you and me, together. I say a phrase 3 times. You say it out loud every single time. Not in your head, out of your mouth. The only rule today, use your voice. Ready? Let's go. Hey, I'm Mike. Hey, I'm Mike. One more time, say it like you own it. Notice how short that is. Not my name is Michael and I am pleased to meet you. Just, hey, I'm Mike. That single sentence opens every door. I host a podcast called English Flow. I host a podcast called English Flow. Again, think about your job. What do you do? Maybe you run a business. Maybe you are a nurse. Maybe you are a student. Say it in the same rhythm. I work in, and then your field. Go right now. We practice real English here, together, every day. We practice real English here, together, every day. One more. Feel the rhythm of that sentence. Together, every day. 2 words at the end. Short, strong. Real English lands like that, and I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for years. Again. Now your version. How long have you been learning English? I have been learning English for... And then say it. Pause here. Open your note page if you have the guide. Write the sentence you just said about yourself. Write it by hand. 2 minutes. I will wait. Good. Next phrase. And honestly, I love it. And honestly, I love it. Say it again with feeling this time. Honestly is one of the most powerful words in English conversation. It makes everything you say feel real. Honestly, I love this job. Honestly, this is harder than I thought. Honestly, I am doing my best. Try it. Your version, what do you love? And honestly, I love. Say it. I work in language education. I work in language education. Once more. What field are you in? I work in, and then yours, right now. 5 phrases down. Before we keep going, I'd giant stop for a second. You just said 5 real English sentences out loud, with your voice. That is already more than most people do in a week. Keep going. Do not stop now. I've talked to thousands of people who are exactly where you are right now. I've talked to thousands of people who are exactly where you are right now. One more time, all the way through. Notice that sentence has exactly where you are right now. That phrase, exactly where you are, is gold. It shows you understand someone. It builds trust in 10 seconds. Write that one down if you have your guide open. They understand English. But speaking, that's the hard part. They understand English, but speaking, and that's the hard part. Again, that is your sentence too, is it not? You understand English, but speaking, that is the hard part. You just said it, and you said it perfectly. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Say it one more time and mean it. 4 words. 4 words that tell someone exactly what you are about. You can say, that's why I'm learning English every day. That's why I joined this challenge. Try your own version. Nice to meet you, and I mean that. Nice to meet you, and I mean that. Again, the last 4 words are everything. And I mean that. It turns a polite phrase into a genuine one. Without those 4 words, it is just a greeting. With them, it is a connection. What about you? Where are you from? What about you? Where are you from? One more time. This sentence turns a monologue into a conversation. The moment you ask about the other person, the pressure lifts off you. They start talking. You breathe. Use it every time. What do you do? What do you do? Say it again. 3 words. That is all you need to keep a conversation alive. Pause here again. Open your note page. Write down the 2 phrases you want to use most. The ones that felt the most like you. Write them. By hand. Right now. Good. Now let us put it all together. I am going to give you my full introduction one more time. This time, shadow with me. Say every sentence as I say it. Do not wait for a pause. Stay right with me. Here we go. Hey, I'm Mike. I host a podcast called English Flow. We practice real English here. Together, every day. I've been doing this for years, and honestly, I love it. I work in language education. I've talked to thousands of people who are exactly where you are right now. They understand English, but speaking, that's the hard part. That's why I'm here. Nice to meet you, and I mean that. What about you? Where are you from? What do you do? One more time. Slower. Hey, I'm Mike. I host a podcast called English Flow. We practice real English here, together, every day. I've been doing this for years, and honestly, I love it. I work in language education. I've talked to thousands of people who are exactly where you are right now. They understand English, but speaking, that's the hard part. That's why I'm here. Nice to meet you, and I mean that. What about you? Where are you from? What do you do? Now your version. You're going to use the exact same structure, but with your name, your job, your city, your time. Start right now. Say your name. What do you do? Say it. How long have you been learning English? Start with, I've been learning English for, and honestly, how do you feel about learning English? Say, and honestly, I, and finish it with your truth. Now, nice to meet you, and mean it. And ask your question. What about you? String it all together now. Your full introduction. No pausing, no stopping. Name, job, time, honestly. Nice to meet you, your question. Go. Now the challenge. Grab your phone right now. Open the camera. You are going to record yourself for 60 seconds. Your introduction. The one you just practiced. Real, natural, yours. Do not wait to be perfect. You will never be perfect, but you can be real. And real beats perfect every single time. Record, right now, before you close this video, listen to it once. That voice, speaking English, is yours. On day 1. Come back and listen to it again on day 21. Before you go, 3 things. First, your note page. Write the 2 or 3 phrases you are taking away today. Write them by hand before you sleep tonight. That handwriting is your brain saying, I am keeping this one. Second, download the program guide if you have not yet. It is pinned in the comments below. Use it for every single video in this series. Third, and this one matters, comment below right now. Write, day 1 done, then write your name. Just your first name. When you write that, you are not making a promise to me. You are making it to yourself. And that is the most powerful kind. Day 2 is tomorrow. Your daily routine. How you describe your whole day in English. The way you actually talk about your life to someone who asks. Subscribe so you do not miss it. I will see you tomorrow. Day 1, done.